looking at businesses that have maximized value with limited marketing budgets, what are the common threads or strategies that have allowed them to stretch the dollar effectively?
So it goes back to some of the things that I was saying earlier, which is be data driven. That's the number one thing. And the second thing is do consistent testing, because when you do figure out what works, then you are maximizing your budget, right? You're maximizing the outcome of the same amount of money that you're spending. So I think that test regularly, spend a little bit of your budget to just test different campaigns, different messaging, different creatives, try different platforms, try different styles of content, experiment. It's very important because there's bound to be one thing that could perform better than what you're currently doing. So that's one of my key pieces of advice.
And what if someone doesn't have the budget to test a bunch of things? Like, what does testing mean? You have to create different campaigns, or
Testing applies in every area of marketing, really. It goes from advertising all the way down to your content. If you don't have a lot of budget to work with, then you could do a lot of the work yourself. Of course, you will need some budget to work with marketing. It's the same thing when it comes to you decided to open up your business and you took a risk on your business and you spent a lot of money on your business. You have to think the same way when it comes to marketing.
Right.
You have to spend money in order to get to people. But if you are on a tight budget, you can always grab your phone and try to do creative content, learn how to do creative content. So utilize whatever devices and software that you have access to. If you can think about it creatively, you can create effective content. It all starts with content, right? But I think that testing, it really goes back to testing. You have to test what works. From content, messaging, your emails, your SMS, your advertising, your campaigns in general. If you are doing things like online advertisement versus traditional advertisement. But I will suggest, there are some tactics. For example, if you are doing a full-blown campaign where you're creating a mix or utilizing some aspects of digital advertising with traditional advertising or traditional marketing, you could always test on digital platforms all you want. And then if something works, then you could expand it and you can absolutely, then you can roll it out to traditional marketing. And so I think that it's important for people to just test.